What technology does is it gives our creatives freedom to try out things they ordinarily wouldn't do, because we can reach many different types of people. Typically, you tell a creative person, I want to do an ad reaching adults 25 to 54.
Yeah.
I challenge you to find 2 adults 18 to 54 who have anything to do with each other. So suddenly, when we have all these micro pockets of people we know we can reach and talk to relevantly, now that gets the juices flowing. I can do interesting things for every single one of those people, and then adjust the levers accordingly based on the performance.
Are you expecting to see anything unique coming out of it? I mean, we're at Vegas, we're here for CES. Are you expecting to see any types of ideas that will become movements? What do you think?
I think the movement would have to be, and it's maybe oversaid or overspoken, is the Internet of Things piece. The idea that everything will have sensors in it, and that will give us a new visibility into how people behave, as sort of basic as a toothpaste tube. Your tube sees that in a couple of days it's going to run out of toothpaste,
Sure.
and it sends an email to Amazon that sends you a new tube of toothpaste. Suddenly you say, how did I ever buy toothpaste before my tube ordered toothpaste for me? Last year we saw a sensor in a spoon.
Yeah.
This year we're seeing it in a toothbrush, right? We're seeing it in teddy bears, places where the technology is invisible and we won't know how we live without it. From an advertiser perspective, our job is to get people to change their behavior, but you can't change a behavior unless you measure that behavior. So from an advertiser side, it's very exciting to see that we can now measure things that are happening not online, but offline. The toothpaste, if someone has a temperature, we can make sure that they're getting the right information, the right medical information.
Yeah.
So we're measuring people on their behalf.
With this sensor technology, it's easy to build it, it's hard to market it. Do you think that it's then up to the brands to package differently? All of these technologies you talk about have no screens, and they're measured differently. Right. So do you think it's going to be a different type of rule that needs to be embedded?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's no screen, right? There's just awareness and digital awareness. I think probably the best example is what Nike is thinking about doing with the Nike Fuel Band,
yeah.
Right? So people are using it, they're enjoying it, it's great. But what if when you walked into a Nike store and you had the Fuel Band on, the door would read you and know instantly that you're a soccer player or a football player in your case, a runner, what kind of runner you need to be. Someone could walk right up to you and take you to the right place. That's a transparent but very powerful brand experience where no screen was involved.
Sure.
But someone walks out of there saying, I'm never going to go to another store again because of the personalized experience I just had.
Do you think that technology is helping the human condition? Do you think it's helping creativity? Do you think it's enabling? Or do you think at the moment it's still very distracting?
It's definitely helping on the consumer level. I think that on the agency level, we're not where we need to be. You go to a creative agency and they still go into a room and think about a big idea that'll look great in a 30-second spot, right? I mean, this could have happened 40 years ago. Where's the technology? And I think it's because they're just not comfortable with that piece yet. To have a great idea, you need an awesome insight. To get an awesome insight, you need great information. Great information equals data. Creative people, data, they don't get along yet. So when they get more comfortable, I'm expecting some big breakthroughs there.